How will AI impact our jobs? That's the topic of today's video. I'm going to be diving in and giving my own opinion on how I feel that AI will impact and in the right way change our jobs, and how you can ensure that you are riding the wave of AI rather than being drowned by it. Hi, I'm Ben Westlake, a CIO with 18 years experience in the tech industry. Throughout my career, I've seen many different changes in the technology landscape, and AI is the biggest that I've seen over those 18 years. So let's dive in to understand how AI will impact, or in my own view, change our jobs for the better, and what you can do about it. Let's start off with some basics. What is AI, and why has it become such a hot topic over the last couple of years? AI is not new. In fact, AI has been around for decades. The term AI was first used back in 1956 in a Dartmouth conference. But up until recently, it's only really been used by scientific and technology researchers. What we now know as AI is generative AI. Generative AI is a form of AI that creates and produces new content, whether that's text, audio, video, speech, or anything else. Mainstream or consumer-based AI came about when OpenAI released their ChatGPT model back in 2022. That exploded the world of generative AI platforms, and ever since, hundreds, if not thousands, of new generative AI platforms have hit the scene, which has caused people to have a real buzz around AI. These tools have put the power of generative AI into everyone's hands. Whether you're using your latest iPhone with Apple Intelligence, or you're using some of the Microsoft 365 applications, you will have seen generative AI tooling becoming more available across these platforms. So what this means is that businesses really need to start to understand how they can use these generative AI platforms to improve their business and hopefully increase their profitability. Since these platforms have been released, there has been one big question that has been unanswered, and that is, how is AI going to change our jobs? I'm not proposing that we answer that question today, because we are still learning and understanding how generative AI will change our jobs, our lives, and our futures. But hopefully what I'll be able to give you today is some insight from my own experience into how I feel that generative AI will change our jobs and our careers going forwards. If we look across businesses today, many businesses are still working out how generative AI platforms are going to help them in their business. Let's take Coca-Cola, for example. Coca-Cola have recently used generative AI platforms to come up with some innovative and creative ways to create marketing campaigns and push those out on the internet. Or Nike, who have introduced generative AI into their design process, helping their designers create innovative, well-balanced new products. In both of these examples, generative AI has not replaced a human. It has purely provided them with additional tools and capability that they may not have had access to before. Or even if they did have the capability previously, has provided them the ability to react, work on things in a much quicker way, being able to test, trial, and iterate, so that they can bring out the best possible products at the lowest possible cost of development. Personally, this is where I think the biggest benefit of generative AI is going to come from. Those personal assistants that you can rely on, they're going to be mining data, they're going to be taking away all of those repetitive tasks that you're doing on a daily basis and replacing them with a tool or an application that you can lean on at any point throughout your day to help you in your day-to-day activities. We're seeing a number of these come out across the various different industries. In the Microsoft 365 platform, you have copilots. We all know about ChatGPT, Claude, etc. These tools are really meant to be there to augment us as humans. We still need to have that human in the element loop, where we're taking the output from these tools, making sure that the answers we're getting from them are accurate, and really embedding them into our business processes. These tools have no context of our business processes up until the point in which we teach them. So the output and giving context back to the tooling is very vital and important in making these tools more productive. By providing them with more data, providing them with more context around what we're doing, the tools over time will become more powerful. If we take these examples, it may mean that some lower level repetitive tasks are removed from individuals in a business. But this doesn't mean that their jobs are going to be made redundant. It may mean that they need to upskill or they start doing different tasks. It really should help us as people working in businesses do more, be less busy, and remove some of those repetitive manual tasks that we're doing on a daily basis and replace them with more value-add processes. Let's look at an example. Imagine you're a customer service agent. You pick up the phone and you're talking to a customer who is unhappy about a refund process that has been taking a long time to complete. Previously, you would maybe need to put this customer on hold, get them to listen to some horrible hold music, while you go away, read through some case notes, listen back to some previous telephone calls, maybe reach out to another department to ask on how the process is progressing. However, with the power of generative AI, a generative AI tool could be listening into that telephone call, realizing through sentiment analysis that the customer is unhappy, going away, listening to those calls on your behalf, surfacing up to you as the agent the relevant information that you need from call notes, or even go and look into the bank accounts and transactions of your organization and realize that the process of the refund is currently underway and the customer should have the money in the next few days. This information could be surfaced to the agent via a screen or via a series of prompts that they can then use to help that customer in real time. While the customer may not get the output straight away, they should feel a lot happier that you are providing them with the information. They're not having to sit on the phone any longer than they need to, and they're still talking to a human. I think a lot of people are still hesitant to talk to robots, and therefore by having this human in the loop with this virtual assistant going away, pulling back all the relevant data and providing it to you as a human, provides that better customer interaction and hopefully a better customer outcome. As I said, as a technologist, I'm massively excited about this technology. It's going to give us the tools and the capabilities of doing things that we could only have dreamt of 3 to 5 years ago. And with the advent of quantum computing, this will just become even bigger, but that's for another video. So going back to my previous question, I think we've answered that AI will change our jobs, but I believe that this will change them for the better. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please click the like button, and I would love to hear your thoughts and comments in the comment section. I reply to every single comment that I get on a video. And if you are new here, please hit subscribe, as I'll be putting out regular content on AI, automation, and how it can help us transform our businesses in our digital transformation age. That's all for me. Hope you found this useful. Thanks very much, and see you again soon. Bye.